Hey, baby. I don't know. I just want to start like that.
That's very nice of you to call me that. Oh,
hey,
you thought you did. That's not. Oh, it wasn't for me. It was for everyone.
Well. Of course it was. Yeah. I'm going to turn that off there. So how you guys doing? Are you all fine and funky? Or as Malcolm Gulliah once said, are you fine, fresh, and funky?
Yes, that was his, that was his catchphrase that only he ever thought was a catchphrase.
Yes, he did. He did, yeah. Indeed. Welcome to Comedians Cooped Up because of Corona. It is day 5. We are still here. We're still alive. And neither of us, I think, has caught Corona yet.
I don't know. Maybe I have. Maybe I did today. I don't know. We can talk about that later on.
Okay. You braved into the big wild world.
I did go out into the big wide world to get some more supplies.
Yes, because the rumors in the mill say we might be spending a lot of time at home very soon.
Also because
you just ran out of shot. Fair enough.
We needed milk.
Fair enough, as they say. Just in news, by the way, this is just coming out right now, guys. Very important news. Chuck Norris has been exposed to the coronavirus. The virus is now quarantined for at least 14 days.
Yes, I don't blame it. Even at his age, it would still be quarantined for 14 days. Idris Elba as well, apparently.
Yes, Idris Elba and some dude from Game of Thrones.
Some dude from Game of Thrones. Yes, I know.
He has a Norse name. I do not know his name, but he's a dude from Game of Thrones. I'm going as far as that, and he's ginger.
Yes,
I have nothing against gingers. My daughter's ginger.
Your daughter is ginger. That's a bit. I mean, not as ginger as Game of Thrones, dude.
No. But she barely has hair, so give her time. So yeah, guys, welcome to another edition of.
He plays that's one, not Giant Spain, but anyway, I forgot his name. Christopher Hivju. He's got the same name as me. He's got the same name as me, for crying out loud.
But it's like a Norse name. I could, isn't it?
Christopher with a K.
Okay, that's why. I just saw it. It's a foreign sounding name.
Tormund Giant Spain. That's who he played on Game of Thrones.
That's who he plays. Okay, all right. I was just what's it called? I just saw a foreign name and I just went all Silvio Sherry on it and just said, "Go back to your country." That wasn't the best piece of news that came out of Malta today, but this is because I'm going to share our screen again.
I think you mean Silvio Schembri.
No, is it Schembri? Yes, Schembri.
Yes. Or there's a billion other names we could call him right now, which are more fitting
and very not nice. But let's start with this little video here.
Yes, there it is. Look at that, the clapping. Can you hear it, Chris? Yes, I can hear it.
Good.
Maria, yes, thank you. I did remember the clapping was today. Look at that. It was a nice moment. Yeah, Ruben as well is commenting, saying what amazing applause across Malta to thank doctors, nurses, and health workers at Mater Day. And
we actually have another video you've taken.
Yes. Yeah, we went out onto a balcony.
I'm John.
Who's this guy?
It just went straight
he's John. He's John.
Yes, he's John Borch-Barte of Stretta Beer.
How did we not know that?
Yes, no, we know John. John's a nice guy, and I'm giving him a free advert, John, if you're listening. This is a free advert for the total of like 3 seconds. It's not happening any longer. Bye, John.
Did you guys go out onto your balconies and stuff? We went out onto our balcony. There was lots of applause in Swatar, and we could hear it right across the valley, coming from the other side of the valley near Santa Venera. So we could hear it was echoing across. There were people with pots and pans. There were people cheering. There was a really, really nice atmosphere. And you could see people coming out of the balcony. So it's the whole there was quite a noise on our street and coming across the valley. We overlook the valley over here.
In fact, I have just downloaded your video, Chris, I'm going to share that.
I think there were some in St. Julian's as well.
Okay. No, it was.
Yeah.
I think they did it around Malta, and that's nice. That's really nice because I'm very happy that Malta, in the sense, got in and got together to do something in these trying times. There we are.
One of the fellow comedy nights, Alex, said he was the only one clapping on the balcony like an idiot, risking. But anyway,
No, he wasn't. He was doing a good thing.
Yes, he wasn't. Yeah, he was, but he was the only one in Paola apparently. So.
Oh, in Paola. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Clapping So who? Yeah, Maria and Mosta Nashar. Well done. That was nice. That's good. Eman went out onto my street, was the only one, and quickly ran in. Oh, damn it!
No, don't.
Where is that? Where was that, Eman? Where did that not happen?
Let's shame your street.
Shame your street.
We have Johan who's asking clapping when the aircraft pilot lands. I bloody hope so that he lands. Mushek. No, not that type of clapping. It is the same type of clapping, but
because he's sort of looked out for you, or she looked out for you.
There we are. Limsita University #Godzatin students. Maybe that's because they're all home, scared of the coronavirus.
Maybe they've all gone back, Eman. Maybe everybody's gone back
except
in.
You. Your parents don't love you.
Gone back to go. Oh wow, that escalated quickly.
Yeah, it does. We had Joanna El Lul and Gargura. A lot of the street was out clapping, and Ruben Overend agreed. Yes, Gargura was amazing. Gargura is not too bad. And Emon has said, "Oh yes, his parents doesn't love him." He's confirmed.
What was it like in Ormy, Wes?
In Ormy, well, I was inside. I went out because I heard something, and by the time I got out, it finished. But it wasn't just clapping. There was playing of music.
How big is your house, man? By the time you got out, do you not know the way to your front door?
I hesitated. Because I was doing something else at the time, and I said, "Let me go outside." Right. But they were actually playing "Viva Malta" o Il Maltin along with the clapping. So I think that's like double props.
That's pretty awesome. That's pretty cool. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like that people put effort into it. Like the people who went out with pots and pans down the road from us. I thought that was.
Rosemary Kassar, all alone like a true shizo in Hamroon, clapping complete with cheering, whistling, mission accomplished. Good on you. Yes. And speaking of shizo, here is someone who formerly played Rizzo.
Is that shizo? I think that's schizo. I think that's
schizo.
Yeah.
But it does fit.
Hey, Pia.
I practice segue.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Where'd you go?
Oh my God.
You're back.
Oh, there you go. Woo!
I'm in very good company. One moment.
Oh.
Happy. Say hello to the nation.
There's the dog's ass right there.
No, that's his shoulder.
Backside.
I can't find his face. There it is.
Yeah, it's hard to get in these slivers on screen. Hello, Pia. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. And I have gone back to my country. I'm in Gozo.
Oh, congratulations.
Hey. Yes.
So, for those of you who might not know Pia, this is Pia Zamit. Pia Zamit, actress extraordinaire. She is the voice on too many answering machines around Malta, especially if you're calling your bank. Yes, you will get her lovely voice.
We have all your money. That's the standard.
And what's more is she's one of our dear comedy nights. How are you holding up in this semi-quarantined status that you're in?
Well, it coincided, which is why I'm in Gozo, with Sister Act that was supposed to be happening.
Okay.
So came up here for 2 weeks, ready to go into production week and then shows, and got here, hauled the dogs, all 5 of them up. It was honestly, Hannibal went into the Alps with less stuff than I came to Gozo. If Scott had gone to the Antarctic with half the stuff that I came here with, he wouldn't have gone out and got lost. Anyhow, got here, was cancelled, and thought, do you know what? Beckett, what are we like with the swearing on this one?
We try to avoid, but it's
because
Facebook.
Because
there's no rules.
Yeah, I mean, this stays online during the day, so people watch it during the day.
Yeah, with their children.
Okay.
We're actually telling people this should be their new e-learning for their children rather than
It's just
using their teachers.
very weirdly colored water.
Yes. And we constantly drinking apple juice.
Apple juice, yes. It's just apple juice.
That's what it is. I thought it had a familiar taste.
Yes, exactly.
So basically, it hasn't been too bad. I have been social distancing myself because I'm in the middle of nowhere, and behind the house there's nothing but thieves.
Oh, well, you haven't seen her on Facebook. She tells people where to go as well.
To say that, Ruben.
Where people clapping in Gozo, Pia?
I'm in the middle of nowhere. I do not know.
Nowhere?
Well,
don't say that about Gozo. Gozo's a nice place.
Yeah.
But Gozo's my place. Of course, it's lovely. However, I wouldn't have heard them.
I think Aura. Look at that, Aura. They were singing the national anthem.
So yes, Aura. Let's put that up there. Aura was, national anthem, and they were singing the national anthem. That is fantastic, Joanna. That is what we want to hear.
That's taking it seriously. Wow.
See,
well done, Aura.
This is the sort of patriotismo we do want. It's like being proud of our nation and of our people and of all those like amazing things that we do, rather than telling people to go places.
Well, it's not like we are doing anything amazing, Wesley.
No, we're not. No.
We've gone back to our country.
We're just sitting down talking about it.
And drinking apple juice.
And drinking apple juice. Exactly. So let's I'm surprised you have internet there. So let's move to one of our first memes of the day. And the first meme of the day is coming here. Yep, this is what Jehovah's Witnesses be like during this quarantine while everybody's self-distancing. They'll be like, I know they're home.
Yeah. If somebody rings, go ahead.
Go ahead, Pete.
Thieves are out of a job.
Yes, we actually discussed this on, I think it was Saturday night. We actually gave a moment of silence to all the cat burglars out there because they were the first to lose their jobs. We will be speaking about losses of jobs as well later on today, a little bit more of a serious subject.
Yeah, all the fun stuff, you know.
All the fun stuff that comes up. Commuting to work. If anybody, I mean, today was my first day of commuting to work like this, which I thought was good fun. I mean, you have to go through the routine. You have to keep your work practices the same, don't you? Yeah. Although I bet you that dude posing for that picture is not wearing any underpants. He just quickly put on something to take the photo. He's like, oh yes, that's a good idea. He just put on something very quickly, and then got his like 13-year-old kid to just hoodly retrat. Oh yeah, so that kind of thing.
I mean, I work from home a lot, but I don't think I've ever worked from the bathroom.
No, well, I've done it. I've done it once or twice.
It depends. Yeah, it depends what you mean by working from the bathroom. Because I've done a lot of hard work in the bathroom. But,
but paid work. Paid
well. I actually have something based on that.
Oh God! Are you sure you want to share that, Wes?
Yes, no, I do want to share this one. This one's actually a lot of fun. Just give me half a second while I line it up.
Good.
And here we go. No, I removed it from stream. I need to add it to the stream. So, have a quick listen.
Who is that?
You're going to find out.
I'm going to ask Andrea, please, to unmute your phone and tell me what is the diagnosis in this case. Andrea Calais.
Hello. Can I answer a bit later because I'm in the bathroom right now?
Yes. I'm sorry. I hope
I appreciate his honesty.
That was sent in to us by one of our lovely listeners. They sent it to us yesterday. I didn't manage to get to it, but
To be fair, listen, this happened to me not too long ago. I said, to be fair, there you go. Giselle pointed it out that I keep saying to be fair. Not too long ago. I phoned up someone and they sounded kind of distracted, and I asked them. It was a business call. It was I didn't really know this person. I knew them only in a professional capacity, and they said, no, it's fine. I can talk. I just stepped out of the shower.
Oh,
and then I was stuck with that mental image for the rest of the call, and it was all I could think about was
you're in a towel.
Well, yes, or I don't know. Were they in a towel? Because it sounded echoey. It sounded like they were in a bathroom. It sounded like they literally just stepped out of the shower.
But you can, as long as you don't get your computer wet, you can have a business call from the bath.
You could.
Your faces. I was going with bath.
you could, but you don't have to tell people that you're in the bath. That's a bit much, isn't it?
That is true, but not
unless you're on the phone. Like if you're on the toilet, and you're on a work call and you're like, so basically the forecasts that we've got for June are kind of looking not bad, but we're really, really working on them. Then that's kind of a giveaway.
Yeah, so here's a bit of a question to you guys. Would you answer a call in the bathroom? So this is out to our
call of nature. Hey!
No, but would you answer a call in the bathroom? Let us know in the comments. Yep, let us know in the comments. Would you answer a call in the bathroom?
Yeah. Well, Ruben definitely would. There he is. He's already answered us. So.
Yep. In fact, he answered. Bathroom is where I answer many of my emails in the morning. What about you guys? Would you answer a call in the bathroom?
That's different. Answering emails, yes, because people aren't reading them or hearing them in real time.
Okay, but still, it's been sent from the bathroom. It's been sent as you were grunting.
Surf and turf.
Surf and turf.
Ew.
Yes. You're online whilst you're laying cable. It's surf and turf.
Pinching one out. Okay. Yep. There we go. And the level of the show has just gone up.
Yes. My kind of show.
All right. Let's go on to our next feed.
How many people have we lost in the last 5 minutes, Wes?
Actually, we gained. This
is my dulcet tones. Press 1 now.
This is happening. This is an e-learning in practice here in Malta over the last couple of days.
Oh yeah, this is a lecturer trying to do a lecture for his students.
Oh, bless. You want to watch that again? There we
go. Oh, Mario. Miskin Mario. Listen, that could happen to anyone. He's setting up a whiteboard.
Poor
maybe
Mario.
Start streaming after you've moved the furniture.
Hold on. We have it. Ruben, yes, calls 2. I just tell them who paciencia manifil.
Joanna,
depends who's calling. Family, yes. Otherwise, I'd probably try to finish off very quickly and run out.
Wash your hands.
Yes.
Sorry to judge you, Joe.
Yeah, I'm sure she does.
That's just anywhere these days. Sarah, and he is proud to say it when he comes to at the office. Oh, okay.
Oh, yes. So. Okay.
So apparently Ruben does that at the office.
He's known. He's known. Yeah,
well
he's known for doing that.
Lloyd is one of the people who sent us a video earlier, and he said, glad you enjoyed the video, guys. Joining you again tonight. Thank you very much for joining us again tonight. Be part of our...
Lloyd is also what I call Wesley at times.
Indeed, yes. For Wes Lloyd was a nickname of mine many moons ago.
It is actually, yes.
It still is. I still call you Lloyd.
It still is. Would you answer a call in the bathroom? Do let us know. So we are.
Wes, you're cutting out.
Am I still cutting out?
No, you are cutting out, Dingley. Wesley's fine.
Where's you're on a like a delay.
No, that's actually you, Ding.
That's you.
Yeah. No, you're.
I am
are
cutting out.
Chris.
Oh, all right then.
Yes. So yeah. Someone has to stop streaming. So we have had Johan Kushkiri say in 10 years' time at school assembly, COVID, Barbara, Quarantina, Tabone, Wuhan, Psaila, Corona della vaccine, Donna, Schengen. Is that Schengen? Genovese? Pandemic, Kutayar, Multa Manjon, Helpline Axisa, Sar Saliba, and Epidemic Borg.
So
will these happen?
Johan, that's a good joke, but what you've just witnessed is Wesley just destroying it.
Yeah.
And now picture this: you've written a sketch for the comedy nights, and you've handed it in, and then Wesley goes through the sketch, just massacring it like he did. Do you know how many sketches get lost every year because Wesley reads them like that?
But there's a reason for that. I don't want it to go through, so I just massacre it in front of everybody else, and then we get a really good show. No.
Yeah.
No. Okay. So
we just give it a new title and give it back a few days later,
which actually has happened in the past. That is one of the things that has happened in the comedy nights. Sketches that have been usually years go by, but sketches have been resubmitted and made it to the floor. Like this year's what was the one? The one about daughters. When daughters grow up.
I don't remember. As soon as we're done with the show, I'm like.
That's the one which had
with Sean about when daughters grow up.
Sean in bed.
Yes, with Sean in bed, where they start experimenting in life. So let's see what do we have here. Yes, thank you very much, Maria, for telling me I read it so wrong.
To you.
Yes, Wes, you read it so wrong. It is name, surname, surname. I got it. I'm sorry. Oh, surname, name. Wait, I'm lost. Ciao.
No.
Okay, Rosemary Kassar. Let's move on to her. Nah, cool hot Charmaine. I agree, because Charmaine's doing an absolutely great thing. Don't you think?
Yes, she is. Yes.
Yeah. Here, everybody who's watching this, all 41 of you, come on, big clap to Charmaine. Let's physically do it.
Chris bit delay.
Chris bit delay on a what?
I don't know how to fix it. I don't know how to fix this delay.
Why don't you leave and come back?
It goes though.
Leave and come back, and we'll see if it fixes it.
Or move to Gozo. It looks like someone's trying to blare you out. It's quite funny.
Leave and come back. Okay, all right.
Wow, that's a really big delay.
All right, I'm going to leave and come back.
Okay, cool. Don't worry. We will be here. And we have Queen P. So it's now Queen P and myself here on this one. Just 1 second. Let me pause that. Yeah, don't go onto Facebook because that's like a 30-second delay. Thank you all for these.
Now that freaks me out completely. I'm switching it off. Ooh, I'm saying other things on Facebook. Wait a second. All right, I'm back to you. Hello.
Yes.
It's just us two. How cozy.
It is. Cheers. So it's been nice for you these last couple of days in Gozo. Now, what happens? They call a lockdown, like tomorrow or the day after. Are you staying in Gozo, or are you coming back? Or
no, we'll come back. We'll come back because I'd love to stay forever, but
ever.
Everything I own is in all 12 files. My work. My work is in Malta, as in physical papers stuff.
Okay.
That I need to work on. We need to get back, and most importantly, can't afford to stay.
Fair enough.
I don't actually own a property here. We're renting.
Well, here's something interesting. In France, actually, some of the measures they have put is they've actually canceled all rents in France and all mortgages for the time being, just to help people out through this crisis. And Chris is back. Hello, Chris. How are you?
Hello. It's still a bit blurry.
You are still blurry. I have a
Hey.
feeling someone has connected to your Wi-Fi and is streaming
How much
Netflix.
better? I don't know.
Yeah, there. You must be streaming something somewhere, Chris. There might be some.
Yeah, it's
additional
probably
load.
my entire family.
Yeah. Okay.
It's probably my entire family are just going over it. I don't know what they're doing.
Are you sure it couldn't be that Spanish student who walked through who was going to walk through your place the other time? He could have caught onto your internet or something.
Huh?
Exactly. So move on. So Charmaine says we're going. Sorry, Mar McCullough says we're going to have a Charmaine Colonna.
Colonna, a good thing.
I think it's a colony. No. John Gingell Little John. I'm not reading this. You can do it.
Aharbulu.
What does that mean?
Ilmi, Ilshish. Run away.
What about John
from-
Ginger Little John?
John, what do you mean?
What do you mean?
Who?
Tell us. Pia says, Becky says, love you, P.
I love Becky. Why
And
isn't she online?
well, because she's like with the kids. And Maria Juice has said now we have a Pia sandwich.
I'm the good stuff in the middle.
Indeed, you are. And Joanna Lul tells us soda
Soda
pal
pal colonna.
soda pal colonna. Ah, fantastic. Fantastic.
Oh,
Let's
soda,
move-
not soda. Soda here
Not
would
soda.
be something very different.
But that's it. There's a dog in my bed.
So let's move on to another meme that we found. This one's been
Who's
running
another
about.
one? Ah,
If
who's
you
this
haven't
guy?
seen it, yep.
That's
Well,
sweet. I've seen it.
Chin chin.
This is what we're gonna be doing for the next foreseeable future, having parties like this.
Okay, now this guy needs help by the looks of
Chin
it.
chin, thank you for
Yep, there we are.
coming. Chin, chin.
Cheers.
Chin chin, thank you.
I mean, you don't
Chin,
blame
chin,
him.
guys. Chin, chin.
It
No,
is-
I
it
do.
is-
I do.
You do?
No,
You do?
look at the madness in those eyes.
Look
at that.
Thank you.
And I'm
Run
sorry,
away.
who's doing chin chin with that little wine in their glass?
Ah,
No,
that's
no.
the reason? Okay, fair enough.
Something's up with this guy. We're not over
Fair
there.
enough. Oh, here's an interesting little meme that Chris found. In an unsettling reversal of my teenage years, I'm now yelling at my parents for going out.
I can identify.
Yeah, I think
true.
there's a lot of people who are. Can I just say that about the social distancing thing? Today I had an experience which got me very annoyed. I went out to the supermarket to get some milk and some supplies, and as I was paying, I turned as I was paying, I turned around, and the guy next in line was like inches away from my face, like that. I had to. He was between me and the pay terminal, so, I had to sort of, and I asked him to move back away from me, and,
Like a bus driver.
Yeah, and he took like half a step back, and then the cashier asked him to move further back. And he started. What was that?
You're going to find out in a second, don't worry.
touch me.
No. Yeah, it was that kind of situation, but without the racism.
Well,
And then the guy highly, and he started complaining because we asked him to keep a little bit of distance, and I was like, "I'm not wrong, am I? I'm not being weird. It's not a personal thing, but I resent the fact that I was made to feel bad for asking this guy to step away, and just give me some space, especially nowadays."
well, you know what? This woman might be a time traveler. Because he was saying it before everybody else.
Don't touch me! Don't touch me! Oh, go to your country! Shit! Shit!
Good stuff, by the way, Meme Malta. Keep it up. Keep it up. Great stuff you're doing over there. And send them to us because we love them. So don't touch me. That is a general comment for the day.
Say it right.
That is a general comment, though, for the times we're living in. I did go shopping today. We did our last little stock up of stuff before, if anything happens. And everybody was keeping their distance, but not like how they normally keep their distance from me. But like we're saying, like a couple of meters even further back. It was weird at the supermarkets. Like queuing to get into the supermarket is just really odd. And there is a lot of space. It is a much more pleasant experience shopping these days.
Yeah, no one kept their distance where I was. Like, no one kept their distance. I've been
okay in those, huh? There haven't been a couple of times I've been out.
Yeah.
Because I don't stock. I'm going back to Malta to an empty house. I am not prepper level like Wes Lloyd on, there we go, that side.
That's right.
Wesley is prepper level stock.
Yeah, this time around, I've decided to do that. 3 little kids, a baby, and whatnot. It's like you just want your mind at rest.
Yeah, definitely. No,
Yeah,
definitely.
but now, if that guy had it, then I probably have it as well because he was breathing down my neck, and that's how this thing spreads, isn't it? By some dude in a supermarket who's like
away from
it's going to be like 5 seconds quicker by being closer. You know, like it costs nothing. Yes. Wait.
Ventolin.
I can't work out which way things go.
Dion Trifio says, "Hi, P, love you."
This is my sister in America. D.
Oh, we have international viewers.
We
Fantastic.
do.
We actually do have people from Germany, from the UK. Actually, I do know, Ruben, with 3 kids, better stock up on condoms. I have to tell you this story today. Actually did buy condoms today. And we went, we were, through checkout, and for some reason she was taking off the security tag, the lady at the cash, and it ripped the actual plastic of the condom box, right? Which is
that's why you have 3 kids.
Not a big deal. But oh my God, Becky got so embarrassed. She was like, of all things that she had to tell us about the condoms, and I was like, Beck, you have 3 kids. You would think by now they know we have sex. But she went bright red. She's listening to this now, and yeah, she doesn't want me to tell this story.
There you go. That's a comment, and there's a photo for everyone to see.
Just in case. That is the lady I sleep with. So and
that's the lady who puts up with him.
That's the lady who he's not going to be sleeping next to tonight.
Yeah, possibly.
If you see that sofa behind him, that is where he's going to be sleeping tonight.
Yeah, I'll be in the garage with the guitars.
Craftily placed guitar, which he never plays, is going to be the lady that he sleeps with tonight.
Do not tempt me, sir. Do not tempt me, because I might just go all strip club on you there and get my guitar out. Prague.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's an old reference. Wow.
Something different in my world.
Don't worry. So, did you stock up on toilet paper too?
Yes, he did.
I not too many. I bought like 3 packs or 4 packs. It was not ridiculous levels.
How many?
I don't know. The big ones.
Like 48?
No, I think they're like 12 or 24 or something like that. I didn't really go all to town on that. Which actually reminds me, you came up with it. I think you sent me something really nice, P. I will find it in half a second. In fact, all these people, yes, here it is. I found it. Let me just share it on one of my screens here. And yes, this is something which I found quite interesting as well. Hold on, I need to add this to stream again. And to all you numbnuts that are hoarding all the toilet paper, I'm buying all the plungers. Check me, bitches. That is a wise person, because someone is going to need those plungers, and yeah, toilet paper won't get you anywhere without one of those. So yeah, there we are. Keeping the conversation going out there. So you're not stocked, P. You're not stocked at all, are you?
Not very well. No. No. I have dog food.
That's a start. I mean, you do have to take care of your pets. That is one of the things you should actually you should. One of the things they tell you is always buy your pet's food, your baby's food. Those are the first 2 things that you should get.
Yeah, buy the dog's food, because then if it all goes tits up, you'll become the dog's food.
Yes. That is very true.
Never eat me in a heartbeat. They'd eat me. The snoring you're hearing is. Put the wine down. I will show you my arthritic dog again. Let's see. I can't.
Is that a euphemism for something?
Pardon?
Is that a
There you
euphemism for something?
No, he's got
I
arthritis.
will show you my arthritic dog. Oh, Miskeen, now that actually.
Peppy.
Oh, he looks comfy.
Nation.
I could so do that right now. Just be passed out like that.
Look
nice.
at him. Peppy. Nothing. Nothing.
Oh, it's fantastic. I wish I could sleep like that. Well, I have a question for everybody out there. What is your guilty stockpile item?
Joseph Muscat. No.
You couldn't stockpile him if you wanted to. He's not even in the country.
No, he isn't he back already? He got back today. He came back today, so he's just in time for lockdown, right? So he can get back and.
Oh yeah. So is this thing happening? This lockdown thing happening? You know, because there are rumors going around.
There are rumors. However, rumors aside, I think it will.
Okay, apparently we're going back to the condom story. So I don't like to make a big deal when buying condoms, but the cashier was like, "Do I still want to take these?" Making sure all the people behind us saw the stockpile of condoms. That's what got me embarrassed. It was just like, leave them and continue with the shop. But she kept saying, "Do you want them? Do you want them?" And waving. That actually did happen. Then my mother saw something else Wesley bought, which she thought was gel. And I was like, "Yes, Mom, it's gel."
Oh. What exactly is in your hair today, Wes?
No, this is actual gel, not that stuff. But if I leave it up to my mother-in-law to give me the gel, I know what I'm getting. My
stockpile item is
wine. Okay, that's a good one.
Yeah, I'm just raising a glass to my guilty stockpile item.
We can talk about it.
What is a guilty stockpile item? I'm not sure I get it. What is this?
So it's not
what Dion said.
Okay, hold on. So before we go into the guilty stockpile item, Dion said a couple of guys in Tennessee bought 17,000 hand sanitizers in the hope of selling them online and making money. They were shut down and they had to give them away after they were shamed by the New York Times. That I think is actually a great story because in times like these, we should not be profiteering. We should be helping. And yeah, I heard that story early today and it's absolute madness. So yes, good on the New York Times for shaming them. We want a better society, not one where just a couple of people make profit.
They should have been prosecuted.
The thing is, what they did was legal. No. It just was nasty. And we will go on to stories like that a little bit later on. But what is your guilty stockpile item? That one thing that you're at the supermarket, you know, you might not see it for 2 to 3 weeks. And what is that one thing you're going to make sure you're going to buy? Like in my case, I bought like a couple of cases of energy drinks because that is the one thing I'm really into energy. I have maybe 1 or 2 of those a day when I'm feeling a little bit stressed. They just sort of keep me pumping. And I bought those. I was like, okay, if I'm going to have something, I can buy energy drinks. What is your guilty stockpile item? So Becky's guilty stockpile item is chocolate. Maria Juice, little cheese dip. Preston Carbonaro, tea bags. I'm hoping the items.
Yeah, coffee. I think in my case,
coffee is your guilty stockpile item. Oh, that's Chris's.
Does this count?
It does. Do you have more than one of them? That's the question.
Yeah, of course I do.
Okay.
They run out very quickly.
What?
Ruben Overend, single malt, Ian Sant, wine. Oh, Lloyd Aquilina came in. He believes Twisties.
Oh yeah.
Now
any Twisties.
Oh, this. My wife's watching, and she's gonna kill me because we went to the supermarket about like a week ago or 2 weeks ago when we went to buy stuff, and I was like, oh no, leave the Twisties. Don't worry, they'll always have Twisties. We went to the supermarket, and there were no freaking Twisties, and she was like, if this is the end of the world. Yeah, Lloyd bought them. He must have bought them all. She was like, if this is the end of the world, what am I going to do without Twisties? And I'm like, okay, I'll call the manufacturer. We'll see what happened. My reasoning was they're based in Malta. We should have.
Did you see Maria's thing? Little cheese dip. That's very specific. Yeah. Just what? Just of little?
There we are.
Just little?
Maybe it's a really nice cheese dip.
Yeah. Wow, that's very.
Which flavor? Was it just normal cheese or like blue cheese dip? I don't think I've ever tried their cheese dip.
It's probably nice.
I'm gonna now because That, you
People
know,
are
if
great.
that's the thing that you know, it's the end of the world and you're stockpiling that one item, my goodness, that's got to be good.
Giselle Borges Olivier, wine by the box delivered to my door. Is that wine in a box, Giselle? Because those are two
That's
very
not
different
too good.
things. Preston Carbonaro, imagine having Dr. Balls written on your business cards, Chris.
Yes, well, Ed Balls probably has Mr. Balls written on his. You know, Ed Balls, the politician. There's Ed Balls Day. Do you know about Ed Balls Day?
No, I don't.
There was one. He just one day, Ed Balls, the politician, tweeted out a tweet with the word Ed Balls on this tweet. It was just a tweet with his name on it, and apparently he was trying to Google search himself, but ended up tweeting his own name. and every year on the anniversary of it, it's known as Ed Balls Day.
Okay, let's see.
Second name, Richard.
Maria Juice Muscat, I think only Little stocks them. They're made in Malta. They're actually amazing. Made by Manjo Dips. There is another free advertisement. If you actually want to pay an advertisement, contact us. So Jason Copperstone, he is stockpiling 70s and 80s DVD series. Can you tell us a little bit more? What sort of 70s and 80s DVD series is? CRI.
Yeah. Where are you getting them from? Like Amazon or something? Because it's not like they're going to run out soon, are they?
Tea and biscuits, says Erica Dingley. That's what she stocks up on.
Yeah, well, that's why her husband, got caught the coronavirus today.
Tea and biscuit.
Wes, just remember to take the whole chicken from the freezer.
Don't just take out chicken parts like you usually do.
Is that a euphemism now?
I don't know. I really don't know. But yes, it's great. I'm getting messaged comments on a live stream from my wife of the tasks I need to do. Jonathan J. Borge, Twisties. My grandmother always used to say, "Yek trit." Say this, Pete.
Jek trid tomataj bawbnina, żomm dejjem Twisties fil-kċina.
Oh, that's good. That's nice.
That's a really nice slogan. It's
Yes.
better than their current one.
Which is?
I have no idea.
It reminds me of a song we used to sing when we were kids about a local brand of wine, which was blah 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 imbit ares o ħażin jekk trid teħles minn dinja ixrob blah blah blah.
I know what it is. I never heard the rhyme, but what rhymes with ħażin? A box of different wines from M&S. Oh my dear.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Fair enough. Yes, that is clear, Giselle. That is clear. Wine by the box. Yeah, I've also been told it's not a euphemism, and I don't want to be seen.
Okay, all right.
Okay, so you're not seen anymore.
Stop messaging your husband, Becky, because he's going to keep putting
in a
it
live
up.
chat. I'm going to keep putting it up.
Charlie's Angels.
Okay.
Cool.
Yes. Night Ride. I've never got.
Stream on Netflix
Good
or
one.
other platforms are available.
I think they're harder to actually find. But have you ever been into Knight Rider?
Now would be I used to watch it. Yeah, when I was a kid, I used to like Knight Rider when I was a kid.
I think I watched like an episode.
No,
the
it
talking
was good.
car?
It was good. With what's his face in it?
Hasselhoff.
Yes.
Yeah, the Hoff. The Hoff.
Yeah, the Hoff. I didn't know him as the Hoff back then. He was just some dude on the telly.
So Janice, toothpaste, got to keep those pearly whites well pearly. Yes,
Very true.
Yeah.
do indeed.
Toothpaste, soap.
I'm a teacher of Maltese. I'm well past help, Lloyd. Well past help.
But we appreciate your enthusiasm for that.
And I also appreciate the fact that you said teacher of Maltese and not Maltese teacher.
There you
Well
go.
done,
All
you.
right.
That's because he is not Maltese.
We mentioned Netflix. Now would be a good time to talk about the Netflix parties. the
Yes.
online
Let me find the Netflix parties. Give me half a second.
So there is a thing. There is a Chrome extension that you can.
Did you send me this?
You can
Yes.
download. Yes, I did. I WhatsApped it to you.
I'll find it.
There's a
Okay.
Chrome extension that you can download, and apparently you share it with a bunch of other people, so you can all watch the same thing on Netflix at the same time. There's a group chat which you can all comment on, and you can pause it and start it. So it's all synced up again with different screens and different locations. Okay. So you could have remote Netflix viewing parties, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Around 15 years ago, I was quite addicted is the wrong word to Second Life. Do you know Second Life?
Yes.
An online platform. And we used to do this. We would gather at somebody's chalet after virtually skiing down a replica of a mountain, and we would watch a film together.
Being alone together.
In Second Life.
Yep.
Yeah.
So there you are. So yeah, film fans, it's called Netflix Party. If you guys want to download it, go and Google it, and or I'll put the link in where you can find it a little bit later on in the chat. But Netflix parties are fun. I wonder if they can do that like with other sort of like online things, because that would be fun, having all sorts of different online stations where you can actually, watch.
He's talking about Pornhub, isn't he?
Yeah,
he is.
Yeah, I thought so.
We can watch it together.
Monopoly. I was thinking we can play Monopoly. Seriously, that is what I was thinking. Or wondering how I can do this for my mum to be able to play bridge with her friends.
Apparently, we're behind the times. It's been on for quite a while. It's just people haven't been using it.
Yeah, that's good. Do you stock anything weird that maybe it is weird, but you bought it anyway? Garden gnomes would be weird, for example.
You don't have a garden.
I do not have a garden. No.
So that would be very, very
which
weird.
Would make it even more weird. Yeah, exactly.
Did we stock? Did we stock up anything weird, Beck? Did we stock up anything weird? I'm sure.
I'm not sure I did stock up on anything weird. Like, just.
No, I was going to buy a chainsaw. I was going to buy a chainsaw.
You were going to buy a chainsaw. That's right.
Yes.
And we had a whole discussion about how.
Not the apocalypse yet.
Yes, I know, but
just in case I don't get there,
because it was a plug-in chainsaw, and it would be the worst chainsaw for an apocalypse if you have to stay running around trying to find a wall socket everywhere you go.
And generally, when things go to shit, the electricity goes, and
that did put me off. But we did it. We were thinking of actually doing a sketch with that, with an electric chainsaw at the end of the world, but we haven't got around to it yet.
Candles? Did you candles? You stocked up on candles?
Yeah, but I don't think that's weird.
That is weird.
That is
weird. Of course, it's weird.
Why is it weird?
Yeah, because what are you expecting? The electricity go out?
I don't know. Maybe it does. It's never gone out in Malta before.
Yeah, but it hasn't for a while now. It hasn't gone out for a while now, and the interconnect is fixed
before last December.
So it is weird. You are expecting the apocalypse. If you're looking for a chainsaw and you're buying candles, Wesley, yes, you're expecting the apocalypse. That is weird.
It might happen. It might happen. Safe than sorry, I say. And I have to be actually.
He's digging his underground bunker by day. Is what he's doing. That's
if me doing.
That's why he bought all of those energy drinks. That's why he bought
doing physical labor.
Yes. That's why.
Sorry, guys, but my physical labor goes as far as my keyboard. I don't do anything else, so there's no way I'm digging an underground bunker.
That's why I have so many kids, so that they will dig it for him. That's why he had all those kids.
Okay, let's move on to one of the top stories of the day. Not the happiest story. Foreigners who lose their jobs will go back to their country, says Silvio Schembri. And
I'm going to say something. You're going to have to censor me.
I can't censor you, so you're going to have to self-censor, like you're self-quarantining. For all of those who's lip reading, I do apologize in advance. This is not I think the best move that's been made so far. The government, Times of Malta reported the government's priority in this time of crisis to safeguard the jobs of Maltese nationals, and any foreigners laid off would have to be deported, the economy minister warned. I thought they actually took this out of context. But what he actually said was, as a matter of fact, talks are underway with the Home Affairs Minister so that foreigners in Malta with a work permit would return to their country the moment they lose their job. That is an actual quote.
Even that, a bit of empathy. We're all in this together.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not it is not the greatest story, and I mean we really need to consider this because like I read another story that foreign nationals who would be going to India wouldn't be allowed back in India, for example. So where are these people to go? I know this is comedians cooped up because of Corona, but this is something I need to raise. We do need to be a little bit considerate towards these people in these very tough times. Let's get through this, and then they can go back to their country.
It's a sick move, and I'm not, let's play a bit of a rhyming game. It's a sick move, and that's it. It just comes across as a little bit runtish, shall we say?
Yep. A little bit runtish.
Very runtish. Because
very runtish. That's true.
Yeah, you come across as a tick.
We don't know how long this is going to take. And in the meantime, we're all of us are suffering, really, one way or another.
Yep, that's it.
I'm petrified about work, about income, how I'm going to pay mortgage, how I'm going to buy more dog food. All of us, especially freelance artists, we're in
yes.
horrible position, and educators who are freelance as well. We're in a horrible position. The least that we were, yes, thank you. The least that we can do is.
That's what he's been stockpiling, Ruben.
But Preston, right on, Pia, we're all in this together. Someone said in Facebook, imagine all the Maltese abroad came back to Malta. I think Australia has a population twice that of Malta. That's very, very true. If that happened to any of our fellow Maltese who are out and about, like we actually know Ruben, he might actually be watching, who helps out with the comedy nights. He's over in Australia at the moment. And he is on a work permit. If they did the same thing back to him and to all those people who are on work permits, it just gets all crazy. Liam, if I have to leave, can I get my NI and tax back? I am not a tax specialist, but I would love to see you try to get a refund from anyone Maltese, let alone the government.
There's a sketch right there, isn't it?
Yes, that's coming up this Christmas. So stay tuned for that. Actually,
take note, Chris, take note.
I actually have a video for today that I want to share with everybody. It's going to go back just 1 year, and we're just going to take like a short break and do this watch along. Guys, this is Comedians Cooped Up because of Corona, and this is going to go back to comedy nights 2 years ago with this sketch here.
Oh, guys, you went to Carib 3.
Carib? As if. Isn't that what the poor people drink when they have a cough? Know what I mean?
Anna.
Anna has a cough.
Give her some Carib.
What? Dude, you okay?
You want some Caribite?
You must stop it with the Carib. Know what I mean?
It's a bit of a sensitive subject.
Genital warts. Everyone has them. Ooh, just rub some cream.
I use Carib. If I Carib, guys.
Mela, what is it?
Mush haruba. Mela, you know I'm engaged to Bex.
Ooh, yeah.
Mela. But I'm not so sure it's the right thing now. I've met someone else, Anna. You met Anna? No.
But you've met Anna?
Yes. But it's not Anna you're talking about. No, can we leave Anna out of this? Why on earth are we talking about Anna? Anna? I thought you meant Anna. You believe.
Mela, who is it?
She's very similar to Bex, but in a very different way. Does Bex know? No.
I know what I mean.
You believe.
So, is she sexy? Know what I mean.
She's incredibly sexy. She's exactly like Bex, except for one thing.
Thanks for choosing this one, Wes.
No! She's not from Slim.
Mela, where is she from?
Oh, guys, it's her. I told her to meet me here. Oh, I'm here with the boys. yes. Where are you? She doesn't know Slimmer very well. Grazie, but what color is the crane? Okay, stay there. I'm coming to find you. I'm going to go and find her, guys. I can't believe he's bringing her here. You believe?
Mela, Miskina, Bex, know what I mean?
But
Watch
she's
Chris's
not from
face.
Slimmer. Where do you think she's from?
Siładas Vediza, know what I mean?
Or some hot French model with massive boobs.
And underarm hair, know what I mean?
No, I don't know what you mean.
Imagine, she's from St. Julian's.
Imagine she's from somewhere like Pembroke. Ow, dude! You know what you need for that cough.
He's taking a while, finding her.
I know. Where could this mysterious girl be from?
From Bormla, hey! Yeah, you're the best friends.
Yes!
We're his Baluka boys.
Sayep, I'm his Bormla babe.
Wait for the close-up.
What?
You're really from Bormla.
Eva and proud of it. Ever been there?
I used to go there every day.
Yeah.
On my way to St. Edward's Zoo.
Like my dog. Listen, that's a St. Bernard.
The dress creeping up.
How cool.
Allora, where is he?
Your dog.
No, my Beppe. Insomma, not so different because he likes wearing a collar and he's a bad boy.
What? He's a cleaner? I thought he worked for Remax.
Oh, shit. Remax is my nephew.
Isma, Mushahiya, you go and find Beppe.
Hey, Vera, nice to meet you, eh?
Likewise.
What a hamaya! Why?
Why are you joking? What's that outfit? It's like she got it from Rose's boutique after a fire.
Well, I thought she was a nice girl, all right.
Dude, she smells of Chick King and Dunhill Lights.
I like Chick King because the last time I went there, he gave me a crown and a kosher.
Wouldn't have been as big as his, Haneidlek.
Her crown.
No, kosher.
Listen, now that's just for Beppe and her to know about that. Know what I mean?
No, kosher, not the other thing.
All right.
Oh, guys, I can't find her. You've been eating Chick King. Allura, have you seen her?
She was here a moment ago.
Yeah. What do you think?
She seemed really nice, But I did not know that you were a cleaner.
Dude, when I saw her, I couldn't believe it. You believe?
Look, don't judge her, okay? I think she's beautiful.
On the inside.
Look, forget it. I'm going to go and find her.
No, it's a stay here. We'll call her. She couldn't have gone that far. Know what I mean?
No, I'll go and get her.
No, stay. Know what I mean? We'll find her. We'll call her ourselves.
No. I have to go. She can't come back unless I go. Do you know what I mean?
No, know what I mean.
No, do you know what I mean, Anna?
All right, I'll stay. I'll go find her.
Wait.
You believe?
Allura, dude. What would you do? I don't know what to do. I'm so confused. Bex or Shazayan? They're both so similar.
Are you joking? She's nothing like Bex. I bet she's never stepped foot inside the Dean Gera hair salon.
Neither have I.
She probably thinks that Charles and Ron are Eurovision singers.
Isn't that Charles and Keith?
I bet she thinks that Humroom kiosk is fine dining.
Do you know how many pizzas they have?
Ask her the difference between a frappuccino and a latte. She'll probably tell you one's a coffee and the other one's a monk.
She's lactose intolerant.
She probably thinks veggie rap is hooligan singing about cucumbers.
Look, dude, She may not know all of these things, okay? But she can fix a Ford Escort Mark I with her eyes closed. She can extract a bullet from the corpse of a stork before the cops show up. And she's on a first-name basis with the Prime Minister. And that's good enough for me.
Monarch, I'd never be caught dead with someone like that. Never, ever, ever, ever.
Oh, you're being such a douche right now, Anna.
Oh, leave Anna out of this. I'd never fall for someone like that, you believe. Hi, beautiful. Where are you from?
El Fartinita Felice.
Where's that?
Barmlahi.
Oh my God, a vision of beauty in a bargain bin dress from Big Girl Boutique.
Look at you in this nice overpriced jacket, to give you nice big sexy muscles.
I work out, huh?
Yes, and I can see that you're a bit of a right-handed boy, yes.
I'm ambidextrous.
Hello, my name is Rihanna. Very nice to meet you, ambidextrous. Right, għal-ħabajba tiegħi għax qed infittixa.
I've no idea what you said, but it's really turning me on.
You don't speak Maltese.
A little.
Like what?
Hungry and fancying takeaway?
No, that's a bit too hamalluta for me.
Oh, there you are. I've been looking for you all over.
Bis-serjetà!
Xofja!
Bis-serjetà!
Xofja!
Bis-serjetà!
Xofja!
X'konna tnejdu
Ma naf.
Sibtu r-raġel fejnu.
It's over. I dumped him.
Why?
Because there were many reasons, including the fact that he's engaged. But mostly it's because of the quick changes.
But we can still be together, eh?
Maybe the three of us.
Bis-serjetà!
Xofja!
Bis-serjetà! Honey, do you know what you need for that cough?
Some carom!
You believe?
Wesley, you are almost as big of a runt as Silvio Scembri. Okay?
Did you guys enjoy that? Send us your comments if you did. I really want to know. We saw some of them before. Simply hilarious. This sleeve, ha ha ha. Matza Chris. Know what I mean? But Sim wasn't impressed. She wants Michelle. Let's see. Oh, this was always one of my favorite sketches. Going back to something we said previously, how cute. You're so positive we'll be surviving till Christmas. Oh boy. Just going back to our previous question as well, Liam is stocking up on wine and a paint scraper as he doesn't have any bog roll. Okay.
Do you know what? After what we just saw, nothing is going to disgust me now. So I'm all right. I remember that sketch to be nothing.
It creeps up your thighs, quite alluring.
I just remember that sketch to be full of quick changes and people going, "My dear, you have to wear that dress like that." I'm like, what?
Becky, I want to see that. I want to see Wes in that retro. What?
Yeah. He deserves it now. He deserves it completely, 100%.
Remember, I have videos of Game of Thrones in 60 minutes. Oh, we won't show that though. So Andrea Gallia, keep the throwbacks coming. Ingrid Shibaras, brilliant. I love it. Maria Juice, Muscat, Heart. Johan J. Koskiri, fantastic sketch. Joseph, your signature is smudged. You have to sign it again.
Well remembered, Bernie.
Yes, thank you very much, Bernie. All right. So this has been so far. It's been a fun show. I still have a lot of content for today's show. Let us move on to another little meme I have. Let me just find it. Yes, here it is. Hey, ladies, what you up to? Watching season 2020 of Earth. Shit is getting wild.
Yep.
And I do have to say they are so right. It is getting wild. I mean. Could you last December? I literally thought this is the most outrageous thing that anybody could ever dream up. If someone actually had to create a series about Malta, they would actually have to tone it down because nobody would believe it. But bringing this into the whole equation, okay, I know it's not just Malta; it's the whole wide world. But it would just make it even more insane. Especially with Joseph sitting back, sipping margaritas somewhere, and watching this all unfold for the new guy who's walked in.
Andrea,
Madonna.
Yeah, my man. Yes, that is me. As I love that one. That's always
actually
one of my all-time favorites as well. Do you think you have that one?
Yes, I do. I do actually have that one.
Hurrah!
Yes.
Every year, if you must know, I pitch something like that, and Wesley shoots it down as being no, we can't do that. That's too much. Every single year. Except
that year, I accepted it.
Yes, except for that year.
That was year 2, I think, wasn't it?
Yes, it was year 2. There was a reason for it. It's because the joke is in Maltese and it's not that harsh. Usually they come out in English. So I understand no? Okay. I don't know. So let me find this one. I do think I do have it somewhere here. I think you guys will enjoy this. Your channel. Give me half a second, boys and girls. Chris, talk. Cover for me.
Yeah. Every year I come up with at least 2 new ones, and Wesley doesn't say anything at first, so he sort of raises my hopes. And then he takes me aside, usually in production week, so we'll be at the theater, we'll be doing them, and we'll be recording the voiceovers. And usually around that time, I point out that, there it is. That's the music.
Hold on. I'm going to pause it because I need.
Usually around that time, I point out, oh, Wes, listen, we have these other 2, because he
pure, innocent, fresh.
Okay.
He'll tell me, Chris, we need you to write 2 more adverts now, quickly. And we're like, no, we've got them ready. I wrote them 2 weeks ago. And then he's like, no, you know what? I think it's a bit much. But this one, he let it go. So here,
pure, innocent, fresh, clean, perfect in every way. From the freshwater springs of the Dolomites, sourced in Italy, bottled in Malta. So pure, it's almost miraculous. The new mineral water for women.
Oh, I still love that sketch.
And the fact that you don't actually say the name of the product makes it more perfect.
The heck is this? Hold on. Let me turn this off. There we go. Goodbye. So Il Madonna. Yep, that's one.
Well, that was a nice little trip down memory.
Nice remembered, Andrea.
Yes.
Thank you.
Andrea?
Yes, thank you for that.
Andrea.
So, yes, I was going to go on to a story I had found, or rather some advice I had found online. We were talking about your guilty pleasures of stockpiling, and someone somewhere, who was the last person? They're stockpiling. Anyway, never mind. So, the stockpiling.
Oh, that went well.
Yeah, of course. I have a completely perfect train of thought at the moment. Yeah, too many whiskeys. What the heck's happening here? I don't want coronavirus.
Something about the best foods to quarantine.
Yes, these are the best foods to stockpile for a possible quarantine, according to allrecipes.com. So in your pantry, you should have dried or canned beans.
I don't have a pantry.
Do you have a cupboard, or do you have like space under your bed? These all work.
I have a shelf.
No, yes, but I have 3 sets of underwear. I call them my pants 3. So I could
No.
And coincidentally,
You hang them off a branch.
coincidentally, it is where I keep my sock pile.
And those are puns of the day brought to you by Chris Dingley. So yeah, you should.
Sorry, but isn't this a bit obvious? Where's like mushrovia? Sorry, that dried or canned beans, rice and grains, garlic and onions.
Okay, is garlic and onions obvious?
Yes, of course it's obvious. I mean, this guy is like, let me write the most obvious crap I can find. Canned vegetables. Okay. Who would have thought of that? My goodness, our humorous Santa Little.
Okay, did you buy baking supplies?
Yes, they're out, aren't they? Was it you who told me?
Yeah, so that was weird. I was at a little cheese dip, as Maria has said. You need to buy little cheese dip. All right, guys. No, but today I was at. I went to both Lidl and Pavi today, and they did not have flour. Like the I don't know, the Auntie's mix or the non-self-raising flour. They did not have any of it, and both of them. And I was like, wow, okay. What they also didn't have, which was I found quite strange, was vanilla essence. That wasn't anywhere to be seen.
Why were you looking for vanilla essence?
My wife wants to make cakes.
Oh, right, okay.
The list
with that list,
yeah. You should obviously need toilet paper, but this is about food.
I mean, the guy's going on about nuts and nut butters. Sure, is nut butters is that an absolute necessary thing to stockpile?
No, well, according to this guy, it says it has natural. It's natural to have on hand, a good, easy source of protein.
Yeah, but this guy's an idiot. Clearly, this guy is just nuts. Sorry.
Apparently, we forgot the capers, though.
Oh well, that's.
Oh. Yeah. Don't put capers in a cake.
Oh, I bought figolli. I bought a figolla today when I went to the grocery store. I bought a figolla, inspired by Thomas Camilleri's figolla yesterday. Now, I'm not. That's not a euphemism.
Cilindro tal gastri testokia bish sayar.
Fair enough. Very good.
That's true. That's true.
That is a really good fact, as long as you have a gas stove.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're screwed.
You can keep a camping gas.
Yeah, I agree, Tamara. I mean,
I'm really sleepy. This is
turning into a bit of a marathon stuff. But Wesley prepared stuff for today. So we have to go through.
No, we don't. We don't have to go through it. I just thought this would be helpful for people. Okay,
I'm my
throwing
red
it away.
eyes.
See, right now, I am virtually ripping up that website and throwing it away. It's gone. It's out the window. By the way, I did watch that what's it called yesterday, that John Oliver piece that you mentioned in yesterday's show. It was the scariest piece of this last week tonight I have ever seen. Oh, the scariest piece of comedy I've ever seen. I
watched it.
Yeah, I'm going to share the link, the YouTube link to this over here. I think everybody, it's weird because for a comedian, it's really weird that he makes me laugh every time. It was really hard for him to make me laugh in yesterday's show. I felt guilty laughing. But yeah, I will share it over here as soon as I find it. Moving on. Are we having a song tonight, Lloyd?
Oh, bugger. All right. You know what? I promise next time we'll have a song, okay? All right. Because we keep having requests for songs every night. Yeah. So I promise we will have a song next time.
All right, and sing a song, Chris.
We can always go back to that classic from Dingle Bells, Malcolm Smells.
Oh no!
I love you.
No. This is another one. Because that one's a bit old now.
I actually listened to that this week. I was on YouTube, and don't ask me how I got there, but it actually came up in a search, and the Labor song did come up there, and it actually hasn't dated that. It hasn't dated that badly. The only thing it's really interesting of all when you listen to it after everything that's happened, you're like, holy shit.
We had a song in that show which nobody liked except me, which remains one of my favorites, simply because of the title. Irate pirate. About an angry pirate.
So tomorrow
he was a not so jolly Roger.
No, he wasn't at all.
That's for tomorrow.
I'm glad you came across this too, Tamara. Happily keeping you awake. No, we're pleased. We're pleased that we can be a little bit of entertainment in these rather trying times. Bernie, you are my sunshine, my only sunshine. We could sing that.
My only sunshine.
Chris, how about a taster from Matilda? Chris, you have a request from Matilda.
I have a request for Matilda. Well, probably because Jason's son is in Matilda.
That one there.
I'm guessing. I recognize that surname somewhere. So that's why I reckon. Actually, I do have a video from Matilda. So I'll see if I can share it with. I'll see if I can get permission to share it. A video from.
Okay, and maybe we'll share it tomorrow.
Absolutely awesome. I'll see if I can get permission to share it.
Well, here I have a question for both of you, because both of you were in productions that have been postponed for because of this whole thing. How do you think it's going to be going back into it? Because, like, taking a break now, you were sort of like, you go through the whole rehearsal process, you're getting ready, you're almost there, and now you're going to have to sort of go back into the whole thing. But the issue is, I mean, I know dates are being announced very shortly for your show, Pia. Chris, have they announced any new dates for yours?
No, not yet.
Okay.
I mean, not that I know of. No,
not that you know of. Okay, and the thing is, like, I don't know. Let's say it's in 2 months' time. The show. Are you going to have to go through 2 months of additional rehearsal for it, or like, what's the plan for that?
But we aim to, as soon as we know more what's happening with, social distancing, etc. At the moment, we're all just going through our parts individually. I think as of next week, we might then do some online productions as well. But the thing is, we were nearly there. We were moving into production week. So what we needed then was to sort of put the whole show together with set and costumes, because nuns wear a lot of stuff, so just in the costume trials, I hadn't tried singing, more pertinently listening, ears are covered. You know what my hearing is like at the best of times. And dancing in all those volumes.
Of course. And the thing is, with someone like you needs to make a habit out of what you're doing. Sorry, trying to fit that in there. Chris, what about you? Because again, you're working with a lot of kids, and I mean, kids have really short memories.
I don't know. Do they? It's not my.
At least if I'm judging by one of my daughters. My daughter, I ask her, like, I mean, what did you do at school this morning? And she tells me literally, Pa, that was this morning. That was so long ago. So I mean, do you think you're gonna have to go through a whole bunch of extra rehearsal?
Well, yeah. I mean, obviously we will. I mean, we were running the entire show, so we were doing that, and yeah, I guess we will need to do more rehearsals and stuff. I hadn't really thought about it that much, to be honest. I have a feeling this thing is going to go on longer than we think.
Yep, same here.
Okay, guys who are out there in Facebook land and YouTube land, because we're also streaming live on YouTube. How long do you think this is going to last? Yes, we're streaming live on YouTube and Facebook. Well, how long do you think this is going to last? Send us your comments.
Well, I saw something.
I'm not talking about this episode of Comedians Cooped Up because of Corona. I'm actually talking about the whole sort of COVID-19 sort of lockdown, self-spacing thing.
I don't think schools will reopen till. I think they will think about reopening them after Easter, and then probably realize that's it for the term. I suspect.
Yeah, I reckon until after the summer we won't have any more theatre.
Until after the summer, okay.
Yes, I reckon until after the summer.
I mean, I hope that it's not that long, but yeah.
Okay, so Ruben's saying till end of July, August. Kira Lautier is hopefully not too long. Us sisters need to raise some hell.
Yes, we are none of the above.
Oh, none's above. Okay, none of the above. Lloyd, it has just been released that schools are to remain closed until the superintendent says so. Well, he might say so tomorrow.
I always thought that a superintendent is the best title to have. You don't think so? Like, I'd much rather be a superintendent than a
mediocre one.
Yeah, either that or a major
intendant.
Yeah, no, major.
Ian San says end of May.
Kira, I want to show you something. I had this for us to play.
None bowling. Fantastic. Ruben thinks
for bowling.
Ruben thinks there is no more school scholastic year. Hold on, because we're getting a lot of comments here. Erica, I reckon schools won't reopen till mid-May. Maria Fennick, 3 months. 3 months.
Yeah,
okay, so that
March, April.
a few months until the worst of it is over, and then we can start going back to our normal lives. But months, years until the world properly recovers. That's a message of happiness and love.
You're right. Picking up on the schools thing, it's whilst we were on air, it was announced 17 minutes ago that the schools will remain closed until further notice.
Oh yes, because this week they had to. It was only a 1 week actual trial.
Yeah, and then it's a legal notice and a separate legal notice. They also ordered the closure of all bars, restaurants, cafeterias, snack bars, cinemas, gymnasiums, museums, exhibitions, clubs, discotheques. That's discotheques, nightclubs, open air markets, indoor swimming pools, national swimming pool, gaming premises, including controlled gaming premises. I don't know what
those little corner shops,
bingo halls, casinos, gaming parlors, lotto booths, and betting shops. Restaurants, snack bars, and kiosks, however, can continue to provide delivery takeaway services to the community. Restaurants and hotels can continue to provide room service to hotel guests. And that is how Kate Winslet's character dies in Contagion, by ordering room service.
Okay. And I was going to watch that tonight. Thank you very much.
Really, were you?
Yes.
It's not a massive spoiler. It's not a massive spoiler. But
I now know she dies. So, I'm going to say I'm not going to get invested in her.
Have you not heard anything about that film? Have you not heard anything about that film?
No. Or if I have, it was 20 years ago. That film came out in 2008, didn't it?
No, 2011.
Sorry. Okay, 2011. It was 9 years ago, so I forgot everything. Now, okay. Anyway, Daniel said, this is why I said we won't survive till Christmas. Can you imagine keeping social distance through the summer?
Yeah, I quite like it. I like keeping my distance socially.
So some predict around August with a slight reprieve late over summer and then a second wave, hopefully not.
Oh, yeah, I heard that. Yes, I heard that. Chris, I think Chris.
That was rather naughty. Say that again, Chris.
But Wesley just puts up everything that comes up in the chat.
Yes. What did you say, Chris?
I heard that it's no, it wasn't Chris Gouch. It was someone else who said. Someone who is in the medical profession who said that it might sort of ease up a bit over the summer, but then come back when climbs when.
One of the things we need to take into consideration in this is, how we were saying we're all in this together. The thing is, we're very much in this with the rest of the world and the rest of Europe. So that if let's just say we cure this within 3 weeks. As soon as we're allowing flights coming and going from Malta, we just allow the virus to come back in again and spread again. And the problem is the rest of Europe are going to have a longer time to deal with it because they're colder. It's a colder countries further north. We actually might see some reprieve in June because June, the temperatures start to warm up. As soon as it hits apparently 30 degrees and the humidity gets to a certain level, it's much harder for this virus to go through. But I'm hoping it doesn't last that long.
Did you see that in France they put in the lockdown because they did a sort of voluntary social distancing thing and nobody did it. Everybody, all the French were like, "No, I'm going to go out and have some fun." And they all went out and just we're French, and so the French government had to go.
Apparently in Paris, when they announced that restaurants and bars are going to close after midnight, they had a party at midnight just before they all closed, and the police had to break it up and send them all home. Party.
Well, I have a couple of friends who are in Monaco, and they've there is now a letter which you can actually, it's like a form you can fill out so that you can leave your house, because now it's like proper lockdown. You cannot leave the house unless you actually get permission to leave your house.
Yeah.
Cabin fever.
I have some friends in Rotterdam. Well, I say Rotterdam. It could be Rotterdam or anywhere. Liverpool, maybe
Liverpool
Rome.
or Rome.
China closed the last coronavirus hospital, so hopefully it won't. Ian, I would love that to be true, but it did take China over 3 months to do so. So it's gonna be a weird state. But let's move on to something happier. That's what I say at this moment. And this is something I came across earlier today.
Oh yes.
Hi, I'm Max Brooks.
All about social.
I'm 47 years old. This is my dad, Mel Brooks. Hi, Dad. He's 93. If I get the coronavirus, I'll probably be okay. But if I give it to him, he could give it to Carl Reiner, who could give it to Dick Van Dyke. And before I know it, I've wiped out a whole generation of comedic legends. When it comes to coronavirus, I have to think about who I can infect. And so should you. So practice social distancing. Avoid crowds, wash your hands, keep 6 feet away from people. And if you've got the option to stay home, just stay home. Do your part. Don't be a spreader. Right, Dad? I'm going. Love you.
Don't be stupid. Be a smarty. Just stay home. Don't go to the party. Yeah.
That's it. No, I thought that was one of the best videos I've seen on this topic so far.
That was one of the best quotes that you saw that you heard. I just quoted them.
Yours? Yeah, I know you did. That's from the producers, one of my favorite shows ever. On a little note, I just want to give a big shout out to Nathan Brimmer. I'm not sure if he's watching or if he isn't watching. But yeah, that young man is gonna get through this shining. He has 2 establishments which have now been closed for him, both the pub and his cafe. I think it's called Grok. His cafe in Valletta. He's trying to figure out something out how he can pay his bills, but he will figure it out. And hopefully our government's going to figure that out as well.
Very nice of you to mention him when you've got somebody else here who has absolutely no income at the moment, and you
I've offered you Quizando. What more can I do?
Once a week, in which I might make 12 cents.
Wait for it, because Guys, today I have Sharon Carpenter confirmed from HQ Trivia, and I have all 4 of them essentially confirmed on the platform. So, yeah, it's gonna blow up. What's that? That's a dog.
It's just me hiding because you were having a domestic.
Oh no, we're not having a domestic. Not at all.
We
love each other.
We are kind of having a domestic.
It's all gonna be fine. It's all good. That's one thing. The one thing that we always have to look at this is it is going to come out in the end. They got through the Spanish flu. We can get through this. We have technology.
It's the guy whose business is all online.
Not all of them. Hold on. Wait. I do have a ticketing company.
I'll discuss them with you, and we'll leave Wesley out of it.
Yeah.
But I do have a ticketing company. I do have salespeople who can't go out and sell. No, I'm in the sense it is actually a scary time for any business person out there. I'm actually going to say this on there. Fuck it. The government, the BOV have come out with some scheme for businesses, which you can take loans or whatever to help pay people. And we actually contacted them. Our business manager told us, "Well, you're just a website. Why do you need a loan to pay people?" I was like, "What?" And they were actually going to refuse helping us out for a couple of our businesses where our salespeople cannot actually go out and sell because of this coronavirus. So yeah, it's hard times for everybody, but let's just look through and smile, and it'll pass by. It'll all be good.
Yeah. I mean, we just gotta,
it's not going to be great, but
no, it's not going to be great. But we'll figure out a way to sort of make things.
Oh yeah. I mean, just imagine. Let's say this goes all the way to Christmas. we are going to have to figure someone to do the comedy nights because, Christmas isn't Christmas without comedy nights. No?
Yeah, I won't survive if I don't. If this goes all the way to comedy. Every single income source has dried up. So if we don't fix this soon, we'll be
Chris. You do have one option. Campsites.
Selling myself. Oh yes, okay. That's what I thought you were gonna say.
Yeah.
I mean, you saw me in that red dress.
Yes, I saw you in that red dress.
I make a killing.
Daniel Muscat Caruana, always the positive. My point exactly.
Oh,
thank you for being a ray of sunshine.
Yeah. No, listen, we'll survive till Christmas.
Of course
we might be eating dog food by then.
We'd have to stop being vegetarian, you and I, and we can eat random passers-by.
yeah, exactly. Oh, except if you're still in Gozo, that might be a bit of an issue then. In the middle of nowhere.
I have to go back. I can't pay to stay in Gozo.
Jason Copperstone, I'm worried how this is going to affect the market for Corona beer.
Okay, now this is interesting because when I was at the supermarket, I saw at least 3 people with 6 packs of Corona in their in their trolley, and I'm thinking these guys are just to make a point. Nobody buys Corona beer just for the heck of it like that. These guys are just like they're like, oh, I'm gonna live on the edge.
They're taking the piss. Yeah,
exactly. I've never been to the supermarket and seen people with Corona beer in their basket. But yeah, 3 guys, all of them in their 20s, all of them looking like they had a point to make.
By the way, guys, I forgot to tell you, Happy St. Patrick's Day because I completely forgot it's St. Patrick's Day today.
Oh yeah.
Oh shoot! I'm not even wearing green. I don't even own anything green.
Yeah, so it's St. Patrick's Day. To all you out there, happy St. Patrick's Day, or what's left of it, the last 59 minutes of St. Patrick's Day. I actually do have a video for that. In fact, I have a video for everything. Yeah.
A video of what?
This is just a random video, so you need to give me a second over there. Hello. Why aren't you copying, you stupid computer?
I do not know. Don't call me stupid.
Okay, it's coming up. I'm coming up. Okay. I've been.
I'm run out of wine here. Where's?
Yeah, I'm out of whiskey.
We'll probably end on this one here for today. Let me.
I want a whiskey.
Yeah. Here we are. Is there sound?
No, it's on silent.
No, I'm happily punching you.
Parade. Yeah, just finishing the makeup. Cool. Did mine earlier. That's the Ivory Coast flag. No, green, white, and orange. Ireland. Yeah, but you're orange, white, and green. No, green, white, and orange. The mirror flips it. Oh, I am the Ivory Coast. Paul, check it out. Leaves the Ivory Coast.
No way. What an idiot.
You're the Indian flag.
Well, not am I?
Oh, did you do yours in the mirror as well?
You sure?
You got the chakra in the middle.
Oh, I'm the worst Irish person ever.
Oh, look, lads, don't worry about it. Sure, St. Patrick wasn't even Irish, was he? What do you mean St. Patrick wasn't Irish? Well, he was Welsh.
What? Then why is he our patron saint?
Because all the best Irish people aren't Irish. I mean, look at Jack Charlton. He's Irish. No, he's English.
Huh?
Yeah, and Michael Flatley as well.
He's the Lord of the Dance.
Yeah, he's American.
Michael Flatley. I thought he was as Irish as potatoes.
Potatoes, there's another one.
No, please, not potatoes.
They came from Peru in the 16th century.
So. Next, you're going to tell me that begrudgery isn't even Irish.
Yeah, came with the Spanish Armada.
Oh, them and their good fancy chips. This whole day is a sham.
This is St. Patrick's Day. It is our national holiday, and we will celebrate it properly, okay? And we're going to go out there, we're going to drink budget Polish beer, watch American marching bands, and set off Chinese fireworks, yeah? Yeah. And some former member of Boys Zone waves at you from a convertible, you will wave back.
Yeah!
All right, come on!
Vive la Côte d'Ivoire! What? Go Ireland!
Oh, yes. Yeah. So I think that should close off this edition of Comedians Cooped Up because of Corona.
Nice. That is a good way. That's a good ending.
Guys, thank you very much for joining us.
Sketches as good as that.
Oh, you do, Chris. 10 times better and with a lot less material.
But that's because nothing ever happens in Malta.
Yeah, that's
Nothing.
it. But no, the sketches write themselves, as everybody says.
Yes. All right, guys.
All right.
It's been a marathon. It's been a marathon one. P, thanks for joining us. That was, it was really nice having you.
Anytime.
From Gozo with your arthritic dogs.
Oh, only one is arthritic.
Oh, all right.
All right, guys. Thank you very, very much. We will be back tomorrow, maybe not.
Yeah.
We will find out. Good night. We will see you tomorrow. Please do tell your friends. Get more likes on our page. We need to get to 10,000 likes on the Comedy Night Facebook page so we can actually make money from this.
Yeah, we just passed 7,000 today.
We just passed 7,000.
Online party.
Yes, we will have an online party, and literally, if you just start watching this live and we get to 10,000, we actually get paid. And we just don't do this for free as a community service.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us, everyone. That was nice. That's good. We'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. Just don't lick each other, I suppose.
Yeah, or lick like a bus stop poles or.
Did you see that? Neighbor. Did you see that Corona challenge of that woman?
Yes, I did. She was licking the.
We'll show it to them tomorrow. We'll
show it tomorrow.
Who's licking what? What?
Pia, you have to tune in tomorrow show to find out.
Yeah, it's
finger licking good.
Oh, not finger licking. That would be that is compared to this. Guys, see you later. It is the Comedy Night signing out. And I will press